Olympic medalist Shannon Miller. Oh, there she is, wowing the crowd back in 1996 at the Olympics. Can't believe it's been 20 years.
No, neither
she came
can she,
to
by the
Portland
way.
this week. Yeah, right here in the Rose City.
Adventus Health brought her in for a big event last night where she was the keynote speaker, but before she went to the event, she stopped by the studios. I had a chance to talk to her, and really those Olympic golds, they obviously changed her life, life-changing moments, but her life was changed again, Kathy, when she was diagnosed with cancer.
I had never heard this before. She is an ovarian cancer survivor.
Right, and so that's a lot of what she's talking about now. People always want to ask her about the Olympics, but she's really here to talk about being just a champion for women's health and helping others who are dealing with cancer. And she talked about, again, it being a life-changing moment for her when she was diagnosed with that ovarian cancer.
I think when people look at me, they think of someone that is healthy and they were an athlete and you know, they're focused on nutrition and fitness, but cancer doesn't care. Cancer doesn't care how many gold medals you have. It doesn't care where you're from, who you are, your background, your education. Cancer doesn't care, and I think that's the most important thing that people notice when they see that I'm a cancer survivor, is that I'm a real person, number one, and that it's important to all of us to really focus on our health.
She won those 19 years old back in '96 during her second Olympics. So now 39, still looking so youthful there, sitting across from her yesterday.
Yeah, and mother of two.
Mother of two is exactly right. Obviously still very fit. She could probably still work that balance beam, but she said, you know what, I would not want to compete against these Olympians of today. She said it's been a lot of change in the sport in those 20 years since her last Olympic Games and the ones we just witnessed last month or a couple of months ago.
It's crazy to think it was 20 years ago. We had lots of celebrations this summer with the team, and it was fantastic. But we did kind of sit around talking about our kids and our families and wondering how 20 years went by.
You don't look old. Yeah, I'm sure you don't feel old.
Thank you. I don't feel old.
You don't feel old.
No, I don't feel old at all. I just, you know, we keep going, and it's fun to watch the other gymnasts coming up. Oh my gosh, they're amazing.
But they look, you were even saying before this, they look a little different than the gymnasts you remember from your days of competing.
I'm so glad I'm not competing with them. I never had that kind of muscle ever in my life. I had these skinny little toothpick legs, and so yeah, I was definitely competing at the right time for me.
She is a mother of two, as you mentioned, so doesn't have a lot of time to be spending flying around the country making all these speaking engagements, but she was very particular about which one she picked this year. She said it was important for her to come to the Portland event last night, though. I asked her why exactly. Here again is her answer on why she wanted to be at this event last night here in Portland.
As a survivor, I'm an ovarian cancer survivor, and my mother is a cancer survivor. So for me, being able to come out and also as an advocate for women's health, speak at these events that are doing so much for the community to raise awareness and really get women the help that they need while going through treatment, it's just so important. So if I can use any voice that I have to help further that cause, I want to do that.
You know, and on top of that, just seeing her, you know, overcome the cancer and how healthy she looks now, and the fact that she has continued, you know, to be in her children's lives, and it's just so inspirational. Right.
She's beat the disease, but she has not put it completely behind her. She continues to champion on for other women who are dealing with the disease now.
I know she also has a whole program, Shannon Miller's Lifestyles, where she works on the issue of obesity in children. So she's very much out there as an advocate, and we will always think of her as a gymnast.
It's tough not to.
Whole other life.
Even sitting across from her, I remember specifically where I was back in '96 watching those Olympics from the Jersey Shore, Kathy. I was in Wildwood, New Jersey, watching her on the balance beam, and it was very cool to meet her in person here yesterday.
Please tell me you didn't do a cartwheel in front of her or anything.
No, I was nervous enough just shaking her hand. So.
You thought about it, though, I know. A little round-off back handspring in the lobby.
Hey, how about more food? You want